So, hi guys, welcome to the first Mass Planner webinar. If you have any question regarding this webinar, just go ahead and post your question in the Q&A. I will be showing you how to do that after this webinar. And by the way, my name is Cypher, and I'm the support manager of massplanner.com. I'm responsible for answering all your emails and queries that you send us using the support system. So today I'll be showing you how to create your first Facebook campaign. With that said, here's what you will learn today. You will learn how to set up your social profiles tab and you will learn how to use it, how to create your first destination list, how to create your first campaign and the difference between the three campaigns, how to add posts to your campaigns, and finally, you will see how your posts are actually posted. Now let's get started. So to open up your Mass Planner, let's click the desktop icon here. Now Mass Planner will prompt you a login page. You will need to log in your account using the email address and the password you received from us in the welcome email. Here you can check the checkbox on the auto login option where you're automatically logged in the software after you open it. So let's check this and click login. Let's wait for it to load. Now in the dashboard, you have 5 tabs, each with different option. In the summary tab, it will show you all the operations that Mass Planner is doing in the background. So in the statistic tab, it will show you all the information of the average number of posts you are publishing using Mass Planner. So you can also see all the other useful statistics in your account, like the followers or friends or followers in your Twitter account. You can see it here. In the Watch New tab, it will enable you to see all the latest updates of Mass Planner. So basically, if you notice that Mass Planner is updating, you should go to this tab and see what the update is all about. We also have the built-in contact support system. So if you're having problem using our software, you can go here and add your concern and just click the send ticket and we will get back to you right away. In the notification tab, it will notify you if your account becomes invalid or campaign is running out of posts. So let's go to the social tab and add our account. So as you can see, here's my account, but I will show you how to add your own account using the social profiles. Well, the social profiles is used to store all your accounts. So let's add the account now. You will have the option to choose whether you want to add Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and Instagram account. So for this example, we will be adding the Facebook account. So let's click that button. In the settings, you will have the option to rename your social profile so you can distinguish it from the other accounts. So let's name this. Yeah. Now we will add the username or email and password using the direct login. You also have the option to manually log in your account using this checkbox here. So as you can see, there's a button that will enable you to open up the embedded browser. If you click that, the embedded browser of this social account will open up. Now you have the ability to put your email and password here. And after that, you can click confirm if you successfully log in so that Mass Planner will state here that the account is valid. If you're using the manual login, Mass Planner will store a cookie in the system. So that cookie eventually expires in time. So if your account becomes invalid, just repeat the process by manually logging your account. So let's not use the manual login for now. Let's deselect this option and use the direct login. I have my email here saved and put it here. Let's put our password and click verify. So you can see in the embedded browser how Mass Planner will work and logging your account. Okay, so let's close it for now and it will initialize. So let's go to the destination list. So the destination list is used to group all your Facebook page profiles and groups in a list. Mostly you will use this for your campaign. Let's add a destination list by clicking the destination list and name the destination list so we will know what destination list we are going to use. So in this example, I will show you how to create a Facebook dog training campaign. So because we're targeting the dog training niche, we'll be naming this the dog training list. As you can see, there are two social profile. So let's select the cipher because I want to use my personal account to publish a post using a campaign that we will be creating. So select this to select this social profile. And now I want to publish on my wall. Mass Planner has the ability to publish on your wall just by checking this checkbox under the wall column. As you can see, we have one profile selected and one wall. And you also have the ability to choose the groups and pages that you want Mass Planner to publish on. As you can see, we have 0 selected groups and 0 selected boards. So let's select a group that is related to dog training. So let's find the groups so here we are. You can also filter the groups. Now that we have selected these two groups, we will now close it. So we have 2 selected groups and 0 boards or page. Let's select one page. Let's use the filter so we can find the page faster. Now let's select this local dog training page that I created. So a thing to remember though that you have to be the admin of the page and a member to a group so that you can publish a post to them. Now we have created a destination list. Here, we can create our first campaign. To add a campaign, we should click this add campaign button. Now that you click that, you will get the 3 types of campaign to be shown here. As you can see, you have 3 different options for your campaign. So the standard campaign is designed to publish on a limited number of destinations, preferably up to 10 each for your Facebook status or your Facebook pages. So you will use this standard campaign if you just want to publish on your Facebook status or Facebook wall or in your Twitter or just on your pages. So the volume campaign is mostly used for promoting your products, such as my dog training ebook. Use this if you have hundreds of groups that you want Mass Planner to publish to in a short period of time. So the difference between the 3 is that the volume campaign doesn't exactly have the feature to schedule your posts, but the other 2 have. So in the scheduled campaign is used for publishing a post at a specific period of hours and days. This mainly used for promoting your offers that will be available in a specific time in the future. You can use this to schedule all of your seasonal offers. You also have the ability to set the post to be published the X amount of days. So if you want a post to published every 2 days, you can use this campaign. So for now, as I said before, we are promoting a product. So I want to promote it with a short period of time. So let's add the volume campaign. Now in the overview tab, you have the option to rename the campaign. So let's name it dog training ebook campaign. Let's go to the what to publish tab, and you will see different options or your post. So you can add a post using Flickr or Pinterest, or add a post using your RSS feed, or using a clickable image. And we also have the share post option where you can share your Facebook pages posts here and publish it to different groups. So let's add a post now using this text field. I want to promote my ebook, so I will write, "Hi guys, have you seen this incredible ebook about dog training? It's awesome." Now let's add an image for our post. To add an image, you have two different options. First option is by uploading an image from your computer. So you can browse your computer to add an image, or using this text field to add a URL image. So with that said, I will use this upload from computer option. Now let's go and find our image. So here's my image, and let's click add post. So we can add posts by clicking the add to post list. The post will be automatically be sent to the post list. So one thing to remember though, that you can add multiple posts at a time by just using this option. You can add multiple posts, and you can add multiple image. So let's go to the where to publish our post. Here you can see the destination list. Now let's select this list because we want to publish on one page, two groups, and one wall. Now that we have selected our destination list, let's go to the when to publish tab. Here at the when to publish tab, you will see all the settings that relate to how fast your post is going to be. So in this example, our post will be published with an approximate 300 seconds delay. Actually, there is a built-in randomized number here, so it's not actually 300 seconds every post. Sometimes it will publish your post in 230, 200, depending on your settings. Our post will continue publishing from Monday to Sunday. You can change this by just deselecting the day, but we will use all the days for now. Now your post will be running from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. So that means that it will be running all day. So let's go to the drops. So the drops tab will store all of your posts that you don't plan on publishing as of yet, because the post is either not finished or you don't want to post it yet. So in the post list, as I mentioned before, all the what to publish tab, what you post on the what to publish tab will go on the post list. So you can edit your post here if you want some last minute changes. And you can also delete a post here. So let's go to the history tab. So the history tab is where you can see all the published posts that Mass Planner is posting or just finished posting. You will see all the posts in action here. So let's just start our campaign. To start our campaign, click the Start Publish button. So let's open our embedded browser to see what's happening. Let's go to Cypher and click the embedded browser. Additional note though, if your Mass Planner is operating in the embedded browser, don't click anything inside your embedded browser. so that it won't mess up your campaign. So as you can see, it will go to my wall. You can also see the process at the top of your Mass Planner software. So now it will post. So let's just wait. So as my Mass Planner is posting, I want to show you how to add a question for this webinar. Please see this image. Click the menu here and click the Q&A. After that, you have the Ask a New Question button. Now we will see all of your question here. So as you can see that our post has been published. Let's just wait for the other list to be published. Let's go to the history tab. So we will see how the post is going. So as you can see here in the status where it says successful, it has yes in it. So that means that our campaign has successfully published on our wall. You can also click this browse embedded to open up your embedded browser and see the post, or you can click browse, so it will open your default browser and it will take you to the post. So let's go back to the embedded browser. So as you remember, I think this will take a long time to be published because our settings is to publish 300 seconds every destination. So that means every 5 minutes, Mass Plan will be publishing to another destination. So while waiting for that, you can post your questions in the Q&A section here. So please post your questions so I can see them. So we have a question from Pedro Diogo, and he wrote that are the questions to be placed supposed to be within the topics of this webinar or anything else related with MP? You can ask anything about MP here. Thank you for your question. So let's go back to the embedded browser because in just a minute it will post to the other destination, and that's the Dog Cell Cebu. So guys, write all your questions in the Q&A, and you can also ask anything about MP. You can also write or post all of your questions on our Twitter. Make sure to follow our Twitter account. The handle is Mass Planner. You can also join our group. I will send. I think you all know the group's name. If not, I will show you what group you should join. So here's our group. As you can see, it's very active. So you can ask all your questions here if you have any questions. So here's the embedded browser. It's now posting on the group. So Mass Planner automatically uploaded a picture and has posted our post. And so as you can see that other pages or groups, now other groups will need an approval by an admin. So don't worry about that because eventually the admin will approve our post. So as you can see, we have 2 successful posts right now. So we have another questions. It's from Jan Brana, and he wrote, "Are there any best practices you would suggest to avoid having account banned?" Um, okay, to answer that question, we have Milo in our line.
Hi guys, Milo here. In order to avoid your accounts being banned on Facebook and Google Plus, you should definitely, let's talk about Facebook first because they are a little different. For Facebook, you should definitely look at all the groups that you want to publish in and make sure they accept the kind of post that you want. Because the main reason you get banned on Facebook is when other people mark your posts as spam. So if you post in a group where you shouldn't post, a lot of people will mark that post as spam, and Facebook will basically automatically ban you for that. So one thing to do is always check the groups and make sure they allow you to post what you want to post. Another thing is to always make good posts, try and help other people and not just spam, because spamming will definitely get you banned. Depending on the age of your account, you can post more or less. For example, if your account is new, you shouldn't start posting to hundreds of groups the next day. But if your account is older, you can post to more accounts. Also, the usage of that account comes into play. If the account is 5 years old, but you've never posted to groups and you start to post to 100 groups tomorrow, that would raise a red flag because the usage pattern of that account wasn't like this before. So ideally, you should take them slow and grow from there. In case you're on our on our Facebook group, you might have seen George that has one account that he uses to post on over 1,000 groups per day. But he slowly reached that point. He didn't just start posting to 1,000 groups per day. So that can be achieved, but post good stuff. Make sure you always know where you're posting to. For Google Plus, it should be easier because they're not as paranoid as Facebook. But again, you should only post in groups, in communities for Google Plus that want to see what you're sharing. To also answer Karen Hall's question, yes, this webinar will be available on YouTube after we're finished. Let's take another question. Thank you. So basically use volume campaigns because I post on 400 plus groups, average 100 per day. But I've got blocked out for a 2-week period for the third time in this year. First was from group link sharing, then just the 2 was from, I don't know, I think the question got cut here. Okay, yeah, you should definitely use volume campaigns because the other 2 types of campaigns are not for posting on so many destinations. As for getting blocked, it's just see what I said before. Take care you post into good groups and make sure you post only relevant information there. Add posts. Any suggestion for not getting blocked? Pedro, I'm not really sure I understand what you mean by this.
So let's see.
We have another question. Any advice on how many accounts you can have per private proxy for Facebook, Google Plus, and Pinterest? Facebook is the worst in this case. They are extremely paranoid, and it depends on the way you're going to use those accounts. You can have, I'd say, maximum 4 accounts per IP for Facebook. Only if you use them for different things. So if you can put 4 accounts on the same IP, but if you use them, one account for one niche, the other account for another niche, and so on. If you want to use all 4 accounts for the same niche or for promoting the same URL, you should have each account on its unique IP, because Facebook notices this very quick and it will do something about it, like make you verify the account with the phone, or verify friends for that account, or even upload the photo ID, which is quite hard to do if you have several accounts. For Pinterest, 4 accounts per IP or proxy should be enough, and for Google Plus, the same. Okay, so getting back to Pedro, that's why the question was not finished there at post. Any suggestion for not getting blocked? Yeah, Pedro, like I said, you really need to go through all the groups and make sure you're not posting into into groups that don't accept what you want to post. Also, you can see if the groups are active enough. So if certain groups are almost dead in your niche and you're the only one posting there, even if you post only one post per day in a week, if you're the only one posting, there will be only questions from you. And if someone decides to view it at a later time and sees only you posting there, they might not like it. So make sure the groups are active enough for how much you want to post on them. Make sure, ideally, that the groups are open. Make sure that the groups have the posts show up immediately and not have admin moderated posts, because admin moderated posts may be easier to decline or mark as spam. And also always post great content.
Thank you for the questions. And let's get back to the embedded browser to see what's happening. As you can see, this is the third in the destination. It's my page, the local dog training page. As you can see, that it has successfully published a post in my page here. Now that that's finished, we will wait for the last list, and it will be posted in 3 minutes. So ask your questions using the Q&A. So by the way, guys, don't forget to join our Facebook groups, and just go to the groups/mass planner. So Milo, do you have anything to add for this webinar?
Well, we can show some advanced usages of the program if we're here. For example, if you go into the Mass Planner program and go into the Tools tab, click on Leah. Okay, so if you're here for this social profile in any of the tools, if you click on the top Leah name, it will open the embedded browser for this account. Click on the name, okay, and this will open the embedded browser for this account. So if you're in the Tools tab at any time doing anything with any of the tools, by clicking that name, you'll open the embedded browser so you can easily access and see what it's doing at that time. We can also talk about different ways to add posts to your campaigns, if Cypher goes there for a little. Okay, you have posts from Flickr and Pinterest, as you can see there. This is an extra module, so it's not available for everybody. What it does is it extracts images from Flickr or Pinterest given your keywords and adds them to your post list. You can then edit them and add them to your pages or groups. You can also add posts from RSS feeds. You can enter as many feeds as you want here. You can see the feed template, meaning what it will show in the post. You can make it to show the title, the description, or URL of that feed. You can extract feeds with images. So for example, if you have a blog and you want to automatically post all those articles you post on your blog to your groups or social profile, you can do that by entering the feed here. You also have the ability to share your posts. This is a great way of increasing your reach and your visibility. This is mainly for your Facebook pages. So if you have a page and you create a post on that page, you can share that post to other groups. So all the traffic that comes from that groups will count towards your reach and your visibility of that post, and will definitely increase your likes and traffic to your page. These are just a few advanced ideas. Hope everybody liked this webinar. We're considering doing it on a regular basis if there is enough people interested on it. So if you have any other questions, you should place them now so we can answer them. If not, we'll see you in the next webinar.
So thank you guys and have a nice day.